Yo, 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 yo. It ain't breaking news anymore. It happened this morning, so we can't say breaking news because I have to work, dag nabbit. But what are the Cleveland Browns doing? Is the question. I don't know anymore. You mean to tell me Todd Monken was the grand plan? Oh, Lord, help us all. What up, everybody? Welcome in the Pebble, Stephanie, Scott, James, Robert, Scott from Florida, Harry Williams, Mike, what up, Janet, Jix, Lovey Marie, Erica Ransom, yo, Big Dollar C. Just knocked down the donation goal all by himself. My goodness, my headphones came out. I was so jubilated. My God, my guy.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate you, my guy. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you are under a rock or if you were working like me, one of those things. Janet, thank you for the dollar donation. I appreciate you. She said, wait a minute, let's break the donation goal. If you just heard, which you probably already know, Todd Monken is the new coach of the Cleveland Browns. And the only people happy about this are Todd Monken, his family, a goat walking down the street with a Todd Monken hat and a Todd Monken shirt. What are we doing? What is going on? We had 24 days, 16 hours, 17 minutes, 3 apple trees, and a keyboard. And this is what we come up with. This is what happens. We were supposed to get a young mind in here. We were supposed to maybe have a chance to revolutionize the coaching position in Cleveland, a chance to start over. And what did we do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, chat. What is going on? I don't understand. The whole point was, and listen, I know you guys love Jim Schwartz. I like Jim Schwartz, but I am not basing my whole coaching search to keep Jim Schwartz happy. I'm sorry, I'm not. We got to keep Jim Schwartz happy. We got to keep Jim Schwartz at all costs. It drove Yadinsky away. It drove coaches away because they wanted to get their own staff. That's what we're doing now to keep Jim Schwartz. Listen, I like Jim Schwartz, but if it means if we're going to get one of the young guys and we have to lose Jim Schwartz, guess what? Goodbye. Happy to see you. I love to have you, but you got to go. If that's what it takes. And this is what we do. So to keep Jim Schwartz happy, supposedly, as long as we keep him on the staff, we're good. That's what we were told. So Todd Monken, the rumors were, was the only one that was happy with this. Okay, I'll keep Jim Schwartz. But guess what? Nobody asked Jim Schwartz if he would stay, if he wasn't hired. And now guess what we have going on? Jim Schwartz said, guess what? I hate you. I'm leaving out the door because I don't want to be here. Because if I'm not the coach, guess what? Bye-bye. See you later. This franchise irks my entire soul. They don't know what they're doing. Guess what? To keep Jim Schwartz, just hire him as the head coach then. Don't go through this whole monarchy of you have to keep Jim Schwartz as DC to be the head coach. Just hire Jim Schwartz then. If you're that much in love with him. If it's Valentine's Day 365 days a year because you love Jim Schwartz. But now we have Todd Monken. 59-year-old Todd Monken. He is not the oldest coach to get his first chance at being head coach. That is Bruce Arians, who had a successful run as being a head coach. So listen, we don't know. Maybe, just maybe, Todd Monken will be good. Maybe, just maybe, Todd Monken will end up being a good head coach for the Cleveland Browns. That could happen, and it could be egg in my face. And maybe, just maybe, Beyonce is going to divorce Jay-Z, and she's going to marry me tomorrow. We don't live off maybes. We're going to live off facts. It's probably not going to happen. Fire Haslam. Haslam disrespects players and coaches. Who is Todd? What is his history? Todd Monken used to be the offensive coordinator for the Browns in 2019 under Freddie Kitchens. He was the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens for multiple years before this, okay? He's not a bad coach, okay? He's not bad. Supposedly he is an offensive wizard. Lamar Jackson had his best years under Todd Monken. I am not here to say he cannot coach football. I am here because we all believed we had a chance to get a young coach in here, okay? And we were just bamboozled. And I don't believe. Everybody is saying AB sucks. AB is trash. I don't believe it's AB. I believe it's Jimmy Haslam. I believe this has the Jimmy Haslam stamp of approval, and AB could do nothing about it. I don't put this on Andrew Berry. I put this on Jimmy Haslam. I think he is the one that made the call and said it's Todd Monken. He's going to be the guy. He didn't want none of the young guns. He didn't want Shellhouse. He didn't want Yadinsky. He wanted somebody that he can trust and somebody that would take his demands. That's what I believe. Now, does it mean I'm right? No. Am I usually right, chat? No. And that's why you stick with me, because I am human. Oh, man. Janet, love you too. Be good. Be great. Be good at it. How you doing, Cheryl? Chubb? Browns are brownsing. If they were going with the old guys, they should have just kept Schwartz. Facts. Facts, exactly. They should have just kept Schwartz. Hold on. My phone is ringing. This may be right now. This may be Todd Monken. Hello. Let me call you right back. I am streaming. This isn't Todd Monken. I'm going to call you back. All right. That was not Todd Monken. That is not Todd Monken. I thought it was him. I thought he heard me talking trash about him, but it wasn't him. Okay? How do we feel about this hire? Is anybody happy with this hire? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Does anybody want this hire? Let me talk about Jim Schwartz for a second. And I think this is going to make some people mad in the chat. What up, prepare for the end? Not hiring Jim Schwartz is a huge mistake. I think some people are going to be mad right now. Okay? What I'm about to say about Jim Schwartz. What up, Shy Melanin? How you doing? I think some people are going to be mad right now. What I'm about to say about Jim Schwartz. But you can go ahead and shoot arrows at me right now. I think he's acting like a big baby. You know? I think he's acting like a big, overgrown toddler right now. You didn't pick me. You didn't pick me. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. You're under contract, sir. Everybody talks about players, right? When players say, wait a minute, I want more money. Everybody gets on players and they say, play out your contract. Oh my goodness. How could you leave? I want the same smoke for Jim Schwartz. Everybody's all on Jim. No, I'm not. Wait a minute. They didn't think you were the best guy for the job. You're under contract. What are we talking about here? He's in the contract to 2026. I ain't letting him go. I'm petty. Okay? I am petty. What are we talking about? Oh my God, I'm not coming back. Oh, they didn't pick me. Well, evidently you didn't do something right in the interview process. And I know people are going to yell at me. How could you say this about the great Jim Schwartz? Listen, I agree. If you're going with somebody old, pick Jim Schwartz. I am there. But let's be professional about it. You didn't get the job. If somebody doesn't pick you at your job, okay, do you go in the next day, lay down in the middle of the floor in your underwear and cry like a baby? If you do, where do you work? I want to work for you. I want to work in your job because that sounds like fun. No, you pick yourself up and you go to work because you're under contract. You dust yourself off, right? Another thing about Jim Schwartz for a second. I know this is going to get me beat up, but that's okay. What have we said about Jim Schwartz's defense over the past couple of years? Now, it seems to be just going out of everybody's like, oh, wait, he's the greatest defensive coordinator in the world. Is he? Is he, though? What happens to the Browns' defenses when they go on the road? Can somebody remind me what happens to the Browns' defenses when they go on the road compared to when they're at home? At home, they are dominating. But what happens when they go on the road? Now, I know the offense sometimes doesn't play up to par. I understand it. They're not as good. They weren't great this year. I understand. But on the road and at home, they're totally different defenses. This isn't the Houston Texans defense. Who was the Houston Texans defensive coordinator? Matt Burke. Matt Burke got that defense flying all over the field, home and away. If C.J. Stroud could just not throw interceptions, they'd probably be in the Super Bowl. So I like Jim Schwartz, but him not being professional rubs me kind of the wrong way. But I know some people won't agree with that. They'll say, how could you say this about Jim Schwartz, our savior? Well, he wasn't good on the road. And I got some numbers for you. This year, at home, the opponent passer rating, 73.9. On the road, 107.8. The opponent's yards per play at home, 4.49. On the road, 5.04. Rushing at home. Now, this doesn't do good for my point. 932. On the road, 717. But my point is, at home, dominant. On the road, they wet the bed. The defense needs to be lights out, home or away. So to throw a big hissy fit because you didn't get the job, unless Jimmy Haslam walked into his office and said, you're going to have the job, I'm going to give you a signing bonus, and Myles Garrett's going to be your personal bodyguard, I don't understand it. They fired Stefanski, but also wanted continuity. So they wanted to keep Schwartz as DC. Like, just give him head coach, but now we have zero continuity. This office is full of clowns. I agree, Corey. Schwartz isn't a good head coach anyways. What up, Cool Breeze? Newsflash, if a team hires him as assistant head coach, that is considered an upgrade, and Browns can't do nothing about it. And 2 times they went to the playoffs, they collapsed. Look, you made a good point, but it's still on the front office. I blame AB and Haslam. Schwartz should be a bigger man and get the resume up with the defense. We have or go assistant job somewhere else. Listen, I don't like the hire. I told you if you was watching streams before, I wanted someone young. I wasn't hating on old people. I just wanted something fresh. I wanted us to get someone in the building who was going to try. Maybe we could find our next Sean McVay. Now, I know that sounds very cliche. Well, Corey, that's hard to do. Take a stab at it, man. We already suck. We're already a terrible franchise. Everybody laughs at us every chance they get. Then when they go to Walmart to buy eggs, they say eggs, milk, and the Browns suck. And they laugh. It's a true story. I seen it the other day. I don't understand it, but it's true. Try something new. Todd Monken isn't new. It's not new. It's just painting over the walls again with a new coat of paint of the same color. I hate it. This was an owner's decision, not AB. That's what I think. I don't think AB, listen, AB can only do so much. That's what I believe. I believe we need new ownership before anything will change. You know what, Mark and Django? I call Jimmy Haslam a less successful Jerry Jones. At least Jerry Jones has Super Bowls. I know they're back in the 90s, but he has some. He has rings to show, when he makes decisions. Jimmy Haslam has nothing. He is a less successful Jerry Jones. He likes to make decisions. He likes to, at the end of the day, my way or the highway, with no resume to back it up. He's Jerry Jones light. That's what he is. Jerry Jones light. That's what he is. Wasting another 4 to 5 years, time for a new owner. You know, Dallas says that a lot too. The only way you get a new owner in these things, and we don't want this to happen, is when they transition. They go to heaven. It's the only way. You can't fire an owner. And if you can, let me know how. Want to go older coaching? John Gruden was out there. Might still have kept your DC. I like John Gruden too, Cool Breeze. I wanted a young coach. I'm still going to stick with that. But if you're going to go older, I agree. And John Gruden's just entertaining. They were still using analytics in the hiring process, and AB was not a fan of analytics. A new owner would be a change. I believe I read that one. But yeah, listen, I think they need new ownership too. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I don't know how you get an owner out. I'm not, deep down in that. I don't know how you can make that happen unless they go to heaven. I don't know how else you can do it. They own the team. You can't fire an owner. At least we have an all-pro. We don't only have an all-pro QB. We have a pro bowler, okay? We have a Pro Bowl quarterback, whether people like it or not. We have a Pro Bowl quarterback. Now, I will say this. Todd Monken, okay? He did great things with Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying Shedeur Sanders is Lamar Jackson. I am not saying Deshaun Watson is Lamar Jackson, because right now, that's one of the two quarterbacks that will be our starting quarterback. Lamar Jackson. Good Lord. Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson will be our starting quarterback. He did great things with Lamar. I will give him that. And when Baker Mayfield was here, Todd Monken was the OC, and Baker Mayfield threw for like 4,000 yards that season, I believe, or close to it. Nick Chubb ran for over 1,000, and OBJ and Jarvis Landry each had 1,000 yards. Todd Monken was the offensive coordinator. Freddie Kitchens called the plays, but Todd Monken was the offensive coordinator. That is something to keep in your back pocket. You buy the team. The Commanders got rid. They did. Erica, how did they do that? How did they get rid of Dan Snyder? You are correct. They did do that. How did that happen? I could ask Google, but you brought it up, so I want to ask you for bringing up a very good point. We can't buy the team, James. I know this stream can't buy the team. I ain't got pockets like that. Do we trade Gabriel? That's right. We do have Dylan Gabriel too. No, nobody wants Dylan Gabriel, the Pebble. I could put Dylan Gabriel right now up on Facebook Market for $2.16. Okay? Nobody will take him. That's just the truth. Haslam got to say something racist. What do you mean? What do you mean he has to say something racist? What do you mean by that? Let's all pitch in and buy the team. Now go get Malik Willis, get rid of GB, and let the QB competition. Get rid of G. Who's GB? Get rid of GB. GB. I don't know who GB is. Atlanta should trade for DG. Trade him to Atlanta. Kevin loved him. Listen, I'm all for that. Malik Willis. Listen. Malik Willis showed flashes in Green Bay. I'm not mad at that. But listen, Deshaun Watson, he's $230 million. I hate to say it, but if he shows flashes, He's going to start. I'm telling you. Money talks. But I'm not mad at the Malik Willis. He showed flashes at Green Bay, subbing in for Jordan Love. I don't think Atlanta would trade for him. They'll be like, Kevin, shut up. Oh, you meant Dylan Gabriel. Got you, Django. Okay, got you. We got the head coach we got because no one wanted the job. I'm not saying, no, I don't believe that. Your demands is why nobody wanted the job. If you're hiring somebody and you go, okay, here's the position, but you can't bring your lunch. You have to eat what's in the cafeteria. You can't decorate your cubicle. You can't bring a heater. You can't bring a fridge. You have to cut on your computer with your left hand. And by the way, you cannot use any of the facilities. Well, dag nabbit, I don't think I want this job. I don't think I want it. Never mind. All these demands? Good Lord. I don't want it. I wouldn't want a job neither. If you have these list of demands before I even can think about accepting the job, especially when you're Cleveland, chief examiner, that doesn't help either. You're the Browns making demands. You got to keep Jim Schwartz. I don't know how true the essay thing was. You got to write an essay about Cinderella and why she had a slipper, why she want the slipper. And then you got to, what are we doing, Cleveland? Why? Come on. Yeah, if can walk without a cane, he will probably start. Can we boycott the owner, but not the team asking for a friend? I wish. What's our record for 2026? I haven't seen our schedule yet, Chief. Let me see the schedule first, and I will get back with you. I haven't seen the schedule. Let me see the schedule, and I'll get back with you. I'm going to tell you this. Right now, I'm not predicting a good record. Demands, it's the essay thing that makes me laugh. If it's true, Cinderella essay. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's true. I don't believe everything that I read, but if it was true, it is crazy. But now we're in the Todd Monken era. Who is going to be the coaches? They already hired an offensive line coach. I think it came from Baltimore. I think I seen that come across the screen. We got an offensive line coach. Who's going to be the offensive coordinator? Who's it going to be? Everybody was saying, oh, Shellhouse is going to take it. I said, you got to be out your mind if you think he's going to leave the Rams for the Browns unless it's the head coach. That's not happening. That's going to be interesting to me. Who's going to be the offensive coordinator? Who's going to be the defensive coordinator? Jim Schwartz says he's done, but he's still under contract. I told you, I'm petty. Call me Petty Pendergrass. I don't care. You can sit out. You ain't going nowhere. All right? You can cry me a river. No Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river. Go on and just sing it. Mark, thank you for the $5 donation. Appreciate you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
You hate AB so much. Why do you keep blaming AB, the Pebble? You should hate Jimmy Haslam. Brandy became a member. Why didn't that pop up on my thing? 38 months. I didn't even see it. Brandy, thank you. It didn't pop up on my screen. Appreciate you.
Here comes the money.
38 months.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
There it is. My team makes me depressed. Love y'all. Thank you, Brandy. 38 months in the building. So we went from Blaine Stefanski to a grumpier Blaine Stefanski asking for a friend. Who's going to be the special teams coach? Very good, Chief. Bubba Ventrone. He's out of here. Nobody wanted him back. So I think everybody is happy about that. From what I remember, Snyder was investigated by Congress and there was a lot of workplace misconduct. In essence, he was pushed out. Fans refused to attend games, scandals, and owners. Got you. Okay. I'm not blaming him, but he's involved. Excuse me. He's involved in all of it. He should actually stand up to Haslam. Love my brown stream. Thank you, Mike. 30 months. Listen, you listen.
Go. Money talk.
The Pebble.
Here comes the money.
You know I'm always going to hate AB for Nick Chubb. Where's my hand? Yeah, Nick Chubb. Okay? I'm an emotional person. If I love you to the end. Okay? I wear my heart on my sleeve. I am going to hate him forever for the way they did Nick Chubb. But I will say this. It is hard to stand up to an owner when they have final say-so. And they can fire you too. You know? They can fire you in a hot second. I think we should go with Yadinsky. Oh, I think you should be fired. All right. Well, I don't like Yadinsky either. Is Cribbs available for special teams coach? I'm pretty sure he is. I haven't heard Josh Cribbs in the coaching circles make Courtney Brown special teams. He traded Chubb single-handedly to the best Texans GM ever. I don't know. I just want ever have him in my good graces. You won't ever. What up, J-Bone? How you doing, bro? I'm just in here yelling my distaste for the hire of Todd Monken, and it has nothing to do with Todd Monken, really. It's about what was sold to me during this coaching process. That's why I am very upset. I was sold a bill of goods of getting something fresh, getting something new, and we don't have it. Of the young coaches we interviewed, Todd Monken was at the beginning, and this is what we end with. It felt like this was just a last consolation prize. That's why I don't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I could be completely wrong here on January 28th, 2026 at 6:58 p.m. Todd Monken could end up being one of the best coaches we have had in a very long time. And we can come back on this day and we could say I was yelling full of emotion and not thinking with my brain and yelling with my heart. And that's fine. Because I'm full of emotion and I can accept it. Okay? It is what it is. But as of right now, I hate the hire. And Jim Schwartz, I am probably in the minority. I don't care. You can cry a river. You didn't get the position. You know how many positions I've applied for that I haven't gotten in my lifetime and had to go to work the next day like nothing was wrong? Yeah. Welcome to our world, Jim. You're under contract. Okay? It is what it is. You know how many radio stations I've tried to get on? And they didn't even give me a chance? Did I cry? No. Okay, maybe I did a little bit. But that's not the point. We got an 83 caddy. Haslam going to Haslam. Oh, true. They told us that, so they weren't transparent to us or Jim Schwartz. And we hated Stefanski for the same. So I'm going to hate this front office for a fat minute. Your channel is the best thing of this trash franchise. I appreciate that. We will see AFC North Championship. Will we see an AFC North Championship? Right now, looking at the landscape, I'm going to say in our lifetime, no. I don't see it. This year was a prime year. The AFC North was a down year. And we didn't sniff the AFC North Championship. It's not going to be down like that all the time. And we didn't sniff it. I'm going to say no for now. I have the data to prove it. Appreciate you. Hit those likes. I'm about to head out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you all. Members, this turned into an everybody stream. It was supposed to be members only. It turned into everybody because we got breaking news today about a coach. I did not expect it to happen today. It just happened. So here we are. So members, you shared the stream with everybody today. I appreciate you for understanding. And here we are, January 28th, 59-year-old Todd Monken. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad coach. I'm just saying I was sold a bill of goods that never happened. And now we're looking for a whole new staff. We'll see what happens. You got to let things play out. I am emotional, I know. But let's see. After watching his interviews and his football philosophy, I think he's a good hire. Thank you, Val. Hopefully things turn around even just a little. NFL draft next. Super Bowl, Seahawks, Patriots. You heard it here first. Seahawks wipe the floor with the Patriots. They're going to wipe them off the map. Book it. You should do that more. You can pick up more subscribers that way. Do what more, J-Bone? Do what? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I do? What did I do? What did I say? What did I do? What did I say? What did I do, J-Bone? Before I go, what did I do? Do more of what? He may be the best hire. We just don't realize it. He could be. He could be. He could be. Q&A on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on our Patreon, make sure you join that too. I don't plug it enough. The Patreon, we're going to get back to the Q&As weekly. I have my normals who participate. If you are on Patreon, please go on there. Participate on the Q&As. It makes me want to do it more instead of answering the same people over and over. I love those people, but I need more participation. Go over to the Patreon. That's another way to support, okay? Q&A this Friday. I will record it. Go ask a question. Drop it in, ladies and gentlemen. That's another way to support. I'm out of here. Make it for everyone. Make your videos for everyone, not just members. Yes, listen, I am going to make more off-season streams as well. You know, work is just kicking my butt, but we are going to be here more. I'm going to try to do members and non-member streams as well. Keep your notifications on. Thank you, J-Bone. I appreciate you. Go join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Dog Check Channel. Kingsbury, OC, Raheem Morris, DC. Django, if that happens, I'm going to go live with the Barrera. Until next time, it's all love. Peace.